Hello, my name is Gary with iLocal USA. This is going to be a short video on how to create a page in your WordPress based website. Again, just to remind all and reiterate, in order to access your backend, WP-admin or login, depending on how you want to get in there. Once you log in, you're going to see your dashboard. Creating a page is very simple. You go to Pages. You can view all your pages first or just add a new page directly. If you go to all pages and you see all of the pages that you've created, you also have the option of adding a new page at the top. One of the things that I'm going to point out on this particular video is I made it, it was prompted by a young lady who was trying to make her first page, and she did make one successfully. She went in and said ladies night out, and obviously she's just giving it a go, she's giving it a test, and she put some text in there and she changed the colors and so forth, and then she had saved it and everything. But then when she went back to the front end of the website, she didn't find it anywhere. Okay, so we have home, massage therapy, facials, waxing and threading services specials. For this particular website, she can't find her ladies night out, which is a promotion that they actually do. So I understand why that is, and I want to explain that to you. The way I set up all WordPress websites is if you go to Appearance and you choose Menus, okay, you will see here's the menu. I have this unchecked. There's a menu settings feature that says auto add pages. What this does is automatically adds a new top level page to your menu if you have this checked. Well, typically I like control over that, and so do my clients. So I leave that unchecked. And so this way, when you make a page, if you do want it as part of the navigational structure in the menu on the home page, you would have to add it manually. So here's our ladies night out page that she created, and I'm just going to simply add it to the menu. And if you don't want it in that last spot over there, you can move it up one if you want to, okay, and then save that menu. And now, if we go to the front end of the website, we will see Ladies Night Out is up there. And when you click on it, there are some simple text that she's put in there, and she'd like to add images, and we'll help her with that later. Okay, we like to help our customers. So that's why that happens. So to create a page is pretty simple. You just go to Pages, you add new. Obviously, you're going to give your page a title, test page for example. All right. You can then put whatever text you want. This case, I'll probably, I don't know, let's go put some gobbledygook in. I don't know if this is what they, usually I'll just copy and paste a bunch of lorem ipsum in. For those of you who don't know what lorem ipsum is, it's just a filler text that means absolutely nothing. But I've had some clients that have actually said, hey, what are you doing making my website in Spanish? Which I thought was kind of funny. Add a little humor to these things. You got your text. If you want to make your text bold, you can do that. If you want to change colors of certain text, you can just run it right off of your editor and change to different colors. If you'd like to make like H2 headings, or H1 headings, this is a test page, and of course I want to give that an H2 heading, I can do that. I shy away from making an H1 because the title on the page will show up as the H1, so I like to make an H2 after that if I'm going to do it. All kinds of options. I've installed Tiny MCE, Tiny space capital MCE. For some reason, if you look for it in plugins, it's hard to find, so I Google it, Tiny MCE, and it shows it, and then you can install it. We'll show that in another video. It just gives you more options as far as tools and inserting tables if you want to use tables, and formatting your text, or showing blocks, or inserting videos or special characters or a page break or space and time and all that stuff. We'll throw a little image in here in the spot that we'd like to add it. Add media. We could choose from media that we've already uploaded into our gallery, or we can go say to our desktop and select files, and we can go, I don't know, pick a piece of media out of some of the spa images that we've got. Okay, we'll go ahead and pick this one right here, and we'll open it up. We'll put it in there. We can insert that into the page. You also might want to maybe throw some alt text on it. This is a neuromuscular massage. Yeah, I did. That's right. I didn't know how to spell it there for a second. It just works good for SEO purposes. You can have your alignment already set up as left. This is a media file. Insert it. So we get the image in there, and you can want to cut it down a little bit. You could do that too. You can drop and drag on there. Let's go ahead and publish this. Okay. And so when we go to the actual home page, we're not going to see that link up here, okay? Because remember how I had that set. So let's go back to our dashboard. Again, we go to Appearance, Menus, and then what I would have to do is Test Page for Example, and I'm going to add that to the menu. Now I know in doing this I've probably broken something. So let me go ahead and say I'm going to show you what I mean by that. So let's go back to the home page, and in fact I did. So when you're working with a WordPress site, or any site for that matter, you have so much width for your navigation at the top. So be careful how you word things, and maybe you can shorten something if you have if you can. I mean, like the word massage therapy. Well, yeah, it's nice to have, and I like things up there for SEO purposes to actually have the link. But we could still call that massage, and then say something like this. We could just call that test page, right? So I'm showing this just to give you the example that you've got that width issue to play with. So what I'll do is I'll go back to Appearance. I'm going to go to Menus, okay, and then what we'll do is we'll hit this little arrow thing over here, and we're going to call this test page, okay. And then under the massage therapy, let's go back and select that, and we will just call that massage. Add that E back I just stole, and we'll save the menu. Now, if we go back to the home page, you can see we have everything aligning. No, we still have too much. We have massage, facials, waxing, threading. You got to make it fit. So, can we call it Ladies' Night? Or maybe we can just call that Ladies' Night without the out. Go back to Appearance, Menus. Let's go take this Ladies' Night out, and we'll just change it to Ladies' Night, and we'll save it. Let's go back to our front end. There we go. See, now everything is fitting in there perfectly. There are other ways of doing this, maybe knocking the font size down, which is really another day with another video to get into with editing and so forth. But it's best to just word things out the way you can and make them fit properly in there. Also, remember when you're creating pages and working with menus, you can also create subpages, and that helps a great deal as well. I'm going to show you that quickly. If you go to your dashboard and you go to Appearance again, and we go to Menus, I wouldn't necessarily make these drop downs off these menus, but just for example's sake, let's say services, right? Where do we have services? Let's move services over here. Services, massage. Look at this, little nudge off to the right. Drop it. All right. All right. Specials and test page. Let's save menu. Now, part of our services are massage, facials, waxing, and threading. So when I go back to the home page, now we have plenty of room. We've got home, services, ladies' night, specials, and test page. But if you hover over services, you now get a drop down: massage, facials, waxing, and threading. Okay. So you can set up your navigation the way you want by using these drop down subpages off the main menu. Okay. But I have not approved that with the client yet, so I will go back to the dashboard and I will undo those. So simply go to Appearance, I go back to Menu, we'll scrunch them out of there. They do get temperamental. Look, they'll fight with me tooth and nail. So you got to pull them back. There you go. And then always remember to save. And so now when we go back to the front end, we have that full-fledged menu again. So I hope this video helps you out in not only making a page, but setting it up within your navigational menu at the top. And of course, if you need help and you have any questions, feel free to call me at area code 813-990-0246. That's iLocal USA, 813-990-0246. We'll be more than happy to answer your questions free of charge over the phone. Thanks. I hope this video helps you and have a wonderful day.